Hello guys, this is Eric Day from ACS Learning Hub. Welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for coming back today. And today is 2022, 28th of December. Right, so yes, we are back here for our planning. Yep. And let's see what do we have over here. Planning now, right? So let's see. Okay, and hopefully this is going well. Right, so today is Wednesday, so we have 3 more days, including of today, to have our live trading. All right, so yes, let's see and let's plan out what we have here. All right, so that we know what to do. Okay, yeah. So for now, let's go into our Aussie CAD. All right, MT4 here. Right, so let's see. Okay, and over here in Aussie CAD over here, as we can see, right, tentatively right now is actually moving towards the north. We are in the bull, so selling is no. I'm not going to sell today. Right, so how about Aussie franc? Aussie franc, we are in the bear, but the retracement is still ongoing. So looks like the retracement is going to take out these highs here. So I'm going to wait for it to take the resistance before we actually go into action. Right. Okay, so yeah, so let's move on to Aussie yen. Yeah, I'm a seller, so I'm actually looking out for selling trades over here. Right, so that later on when I come to live trading, what to do. Okay, so yesterday we have been planning for this Aussie yen to take this resistance out. So now it have been moving up nicely. So looks like it is actually going for the buy since yesterday. All right, so nicely planned out. Okay, so we are now going into level over here. All right, so let's buyers, you still have some space to go. All right, for the as for the sellers, we have to stay away for a while. All right. Okay, so for Aussie Kiwi, let's take a look at Aussie Kiwi. Well, Aussie Kiwi, we are in the bear. Well, for in the bear, and for the past few days, 1 week, for the past 1 week, we have been tracing upwards to look out for the resistance as well. So I'm looking into the resistance level up here. So we still have a long way to go. So for Aussie Kiwi, I'm not going to go for any selling as of now. I'm going to wait for the resistance to be tested, then I will see what to do. Right? Okay, so next to go, Aussie dollar. Yep, Aussie dollar over here. Right, and over here in Aussie dollar, as we can see, in the whole situation over here, it's still coming into the bull, but stagnant down. Well, will it actually stays here, and after that, will it actually go for selling? Yeah, it is not the right time to gauge now, okay, to judge it now. So I'm going to leave it aside as well. Well, for Euro Aussie over here, as we can see, the Euro Aussie is actually now climbing to the bull, towards the bull again. Right, so at this point here, the bull has tested the resistance once. So will it actually come into the selling? Well, tentatively, it looks like it is, but we have not entered into bear officially yet. Okay, so the support has no change, it's still here. Right, so at the moment, over at this point here, the support is there, waiting for the support to break, and that is where I'm going for the selling. So Euro Aussie, okay, so we are getting near, but I'm not there yet. So let's monitor it, whether will it actually break the support. Okay, so I'm going to put this Euro Aussie into my watch list today. Okay, this is for monitoring purpose. Okay, so for Euro CAD, we are also in the bull. So right now it's turning down into the transition to go into the bear. So we are actually entering into the bears now. Okay, but retesting onto the level of the resistance. See if this resistance will continue to push it down further. All right, so Euro CAD is something that we can also pay attention to that. Okay, so let's see. Okay, if there's a chance there. All right, for Euro Yen, let's take a look at Euro Yen. Well, Euro Yen, we are now looking at the area of bull. We are still running in the bull. So Euro Yen, yesterday we were talking about we're still wanting to hit the level. So we are getting near. Very good, it's still in the plan. So let's wait for it to test onto the resistance, then we will pay attention to that. All right. For Euro Kiwi. Well, Euro Kiwi, we are in the bear, returning to. So Euro Kiwi over at this point here, we are meeting up with that level. So will there be any selling? Okay, since we are very near to the resistance. Okay, so I'm going to look out for selling in this Euro Kiwi, so that it's actually coming back to test into the level of support to go further up. So we are in search of a support during this period of time. We may have a chance for selling. However, is it a good choice right now for selling yet? I would say that tentatively it is still okay to look out for the selling, right? Because over here I see the Euro Kiwi, right? Still good to come back here to look out for support before it goes on the buying, right? So let's move on. Yeah, Euro dollar. Well, Euro dollar over at this point here, Euro dollar, as we can see, Euro dollar, we are still in the bull. This bull started to, looks like it started to get exhausted. So will this bull actually continue the buying? I would say that the bull is still ongoing. We still have about 20 pips. We still have about 20 pips to meet up with. Then we will see there's a chance of buying. Okay, so I would say that Euro dollar, probably we have to wait for the second half of the day, and we will have a better choice, a better clearer directions to see. Okay, so I'm going to skip this Euro dollar first. Okay, all right. So next to go for Pound Aussie over at this point here. Pound Aussie looks like now we are actually coming into bear very soon. So as we can see, the bull has been running and running. Now it's coming back to look up for a support. Now let's see. If you are looking for support right now over at this point here for Pound Aussie, we still have quite a fair bit to go before it actually go down to for the support to go for a buy. So we still have 100 pips to go. Yesterday it was good. Yesterday has collected about it ran for about 70 pips. I guess some of us have already collected some of the TVs there. So today we can still continue. We can still continue to look out for the Pound Aussie. Alright, so I think it is still good. Right, so let's move on. Pound Cat. Now Pound Cat over here. Well, Pound Cat at this point here, we are actually moving towards the north, retracing downwards into the transition as to become a bear. Well, so will this actually be a good one that we should look out for? Yep, I will say that Pound Cat is actually, yesterday we have already been trying to sell this, right? So we have been selling this Pound Cat for quite a while yesterday, and until at this point here. All right, so now it's actually retesting. It's going to retest a resistance to come back for a selling. So I would say that yes, I think that is still quite good. We can pay attention to Pound Cat as well. All right, so Pound Cat, yes, I'm going to put this into my selling list. Okay, that's for Pound Cat. Right. So for Pound Franc, let's take a look at Pound Franc. Well, Pound Franc over here, now it's actually coming into the point that we are into the bear, transiting into the bear right now. So looks good to sell. And yesterday we have tested onto the support level over here. So looks like now we are actually coming into the area and still in the support. So I would suggest that we can actually still pay attention whether if this is going to break the support, so that we retest this area so that we can continue to go down to the lower support. Okay, so I will still put this Pound Franc into my watch list. Okay, so that we know what to do with that, because today looking at this Pound Franc, alright, in fact we are moving towards the south, so it is still good to pay attention to Pound Franc. Alright, okay, so let's see Pound Franc. Okay, next to go, let's see Pound Yen. Alright, Pound Yen. Let's take a look at Pound Yen. Pound Yen over here, the selling was quite okay, nice, and the same thing for Pound Yen. We are actually still looking out for the resistance. Okay, so it's going to reclaim. It's going to reclaim back. Okay, so tentatively for Pound Yen, I'm going to stay away for a while. Okay, let's see how it goes before I take action. Okay, so Pound Kiwi. Let's see Pound Kiwi. Pound Kiwi, we are actually in the hovering stage, sideways. Okay, so today is the sideways goes to the favor of the buyers. So buyers can take note, but seller have to stay away, right? Okay, so for Pound Dollar, let's take a look at Pound Dollar. Well, Pound Dollar over at this point here, we are actually moving to the north and now coming back into the bear. So are we already in the bear? I would say that currently, if I'm looking area here, right? So this area here, we have actually dropped, and the drop has continued for quite a few days or last week, and until today, right? Until today, it comes into a point where you can see the support has set up, right? The support has set up over at this point here. So currently, if it's for pound dollar, I would say that I would want to wait for it to break the support, retest, then we down it. If not, currently we're looking into the level of resistance, which I see is over here. So at the moment, at this point here, I will say that now currently we are still in the selling mode. If it breaks the support, retest this area, then it will be time for us to sell it. And if not, then you will have to go up and resistance, or we actually come back for selling, right? Well, for pound dollar, okay, so let's see if there's a chance that it breaks the support later on, then we will come in and take a selling. Okay, all right. So let's move on and dollar CAD. Well, dollar CAD over here, as we can see from the general trend, we are actually in the upward move, but now it's actually coming back here into a selling situation here. The market structure seems like it's setting up for selling, since our dollar CAD is now going to test the support. You can see it breaks in and now retesting as a resistance now. So yeah, I'm going to put dollar CAD into my watch list. Okay, so dollar CAD today will be quite a good one. Okay, yeah, and let's move on to see, let's say, dollar franc. Okay, dollar franc in the bear, but today retracement day. So looks like today retracement. Okay, so going to look out for resistance right there. As we can see, but at this point here, well, this area here we have not really cleared this area yet. So it is still it looks quite promising. Guys, to remember to take note for dollar franc, whoever who want to buy. Okay, you still have some space. Seller have to wait for it to test on the resistance before we take action. Okay, yeah, and next to go, yeah, and dollar yen. Well, dollar yen, we are in the bear right now, running into the bear. So the bear has some retracement here, and we are going to look out for the resistance. So over at this point here, the resistance looks pretty high up, so we still have plenty of chance there to actually take this area for the buyers. So for the sellers, we have to stay away from. Okay, yeah. All right. So for Bitcoin, yeah, Bitcoin, we are still hovering around 16,007 to 16,008. So tentatively, it's still very flat. Let's skip that and let's take a look at the gold. Yeah. As for the gold, yesterday was a very slow day. Am I right? We went out for the buying. Okay. So yesterday we were saying that 1810 to for the buying. So after testing the 1810, there may be a good chance for selling down again. Well, in the general trend for the gold is for the buy. So in fact, right now we are looking into gold. Actually, it is looking for support. And today is looking for support before it continue the buying. Right. So yeah, okay. So I guess that should be all for the gold. And let's come back to see what do we have here. Right. Okay, so today we are going to sell the Euro Aussie. Okay, we are going to sell the Euro Aussie. Okay, and let's see. Euro CAD, Euro Kiwi. We have Pound Aussie, Pound CAD, Pound Franc, and Dollar CAD. Right, so we have all these. Okay, so currently, okay, we're looking at all these. I'll be coming in the live streaming later on. Live trade together with all of you. All right. So guys who want to have a live trading with me, do remember to subscribe to my YouTube channel and smash the like button right now for this video to show your appreciation for this effort behind the video. All right. So I will see you in the 1.5 hours time. Thank you so much. I shall see you there. This is everything from ACS Learning Hub. See you.
老师，我想请问一下，就是在外汇交易里面呢，一般呢，你们是怎么做交易的？因为我每次在 YouTube 啊看到你们在做交易的时候呢，我看到那个图表很多线啊，很多那些什么所谓的蜡烛啊，跑上跑下啊，这样我看的有一点乱了，所以我不知道说应该要怎么去看它，那么我才会做得好。而且我在这个外汇市场里面已经看了蛮长的一段时间，不过呢，就是一直没有办法参透它里面的那个内容，它的精髓，所以我一直在想说，想要试试看，你知道吗？但是呢，我又在看的时候呢，我又用了这个模拟账户去做，就 OK。可是呢，我用实盘去做的时候又不 OK 哦。其实我真的不知道应该怎么做好。希望老师呢，你今天能为我解答一下好不好？这些都是我们这些小白的一个很大的问题呀。OK， OK， 好，你今天所问的这个问题OK， 我们这么说吧。其实一般呢，你在看那个图表的时候呢，还没进入学习去看的时候，当然什么都不会，对不对？老实说，就很像当年我学开车的时候手挡轮盘我真的是不懂得怎么去配合起来，你知道吗？那个左脚右脚你知道吗 ？OK，在外汇学习的过程里面呢，我们这些课程就是会有教你怎么去看。那么呢，你去看这些图表，怎么去把它分出来 ？OK， 我们把整个课程呢都分了很多个阶段，就是把每一个阶段呢简单化的去理解。这样的话呢，你做起来的时候，其实你真的是容易很多。因为我们这样看的话呢，其实在这个市场里面呢，很多人都是会交易的策略。可是呢，很多时候呢，他们都不知道说什么时候应该用，在什么阶段要用哪一个策略。所以呢，在外汇交易里面呢，我的课程呢里面呢，就是这样的去帮你们小白们呢，从最基本点数计算看图表那么去理解整个外汇市场的交易的策略。那么它的策略，对，策略是策略。那么基本是基本嘛，对不对？那么呢，基础我们一定要会，那么呢，策略我们也要会。懂得策略不代表说你就会交易，可是你一定要懂得怎么运用那个策略。所以在什么阶段运用那个策略，也是一个很重要的一点。所以在这样一个方式里面呢，我们这一看的话，就知道说我们在做这样的一个交易的方式来说，我们就懂得说它是怎么样去运作。策略我懂了，不过呢，在什么时候用也是一个很重要的一点。所以呢，就是在这个课程里面呢，我们就会教你怎么去运用这个策略。好了，那么我有一个会通会聊的一个群，好吧？那个会通会聊的群里面呢，大家都可以加入，因为这个加入进来的话呢，我就可以教你们怎么去看那个策略，同时那么知道说在什么时候要用那个策略。那么的话呢，你交易起来的时候就会很容易。当然，我会把你当成一个幼稚园的小白，好不好？那么呢，就以很基础的方式呢，去教你们，以最简单的方式让你们去理解。好，那么这样的话，你们交易起来的时候就比较容易了。所以现在的话呢，其实可以加入这个群 ，OK？ 那么呢，我呢在这个群里面的话呢，是在里面教你们怎么去带着你们，怎么去看着你们，怎么去把这个外汇交易做好来这样的话就比较容易，对不对 ？OK 所以呢要加入这个群的话呢，这非常简单的 OK， 就只需要联系我们的负责人，那么呢我们的负责人就会帮你处理所有的这个入群的这些 procedure OK 好不好 ？OK， 那么在外汇交易里面呢，心态也是一个很重要的东西。那么呢，在我们的这个社区里面我们也是会有很多的这个分享给大家，让大家呢都有这个机会去在这个学习的过程里面也懂得什么是心态，好不好 ？OK 这样就是很简单的这样的去理解所以加入这个群然后呢，在这个群里面我们来教你。OK， 好不好？好的，老师，谢谢你，老师，非常感谢你的分享 啊，这样的话我要赶紧去报名啊，我要去赶紧报名加入这个群里面。你刚才说的群是汇通会聊群吧 ？OK， 那么我就赶紧去这个注册一下，好不好？谢谢老师，谢谢你老师，非常感谢你老师。